Hello from Tallinn. We are now in GameFounders office, and I am Irakli Kokrashvili from Georgia, Stormbringer Studios, first game development studio in Georgia. We started about 10 or 12 years ago on the different forums back in Georgia when we were a few guys who wanted to make games, enthusiasts, and we did few prototypes and games, but at the end it always was coming to the money. But we gained pretty huge experience, and then when our government announced the project to make a game, we were ready. We already established our network, and we are just ready to go to make next big project. So right now we established our studio in Estonia, Stormbringer Studios, and there's 3 founders. One of them, I am a CEO and founder of the Stormbringer Studio. Our lead artist, Kokrashvili, is another founder, and he worked for the Blizzard in the past and for other commercial games as freelancer, and does amazing job and produces amazing assets. And third founder is Irakli, our lead programmer, and he was my student in the past, and now he is the craziest Unreal Engine and iOS developer I know personally so far. Game was called, it was about police. Funding was coming from Ministry of Internal Affairs, and we released Police 1 in 6 months, and after that government provided mockup studio, and we used this experience to release our second game, Police 2, in 7 months. We were experimenting. We have some consulting from Ukraine, Stalker developers, and few guys from Electronic Arts, and we made few prototypes before making final products, because this was our first game and we were experimenting. We actually it was very hard for us, because we were like 30 professionals, and it was the first time we did our game and release it, and our judgment and tests were from the public, and they accepted it pretty well, because it was the first Georgian game such scale, and we get about 1 million downloads worldwide. It was distributed free and on discs, and we were quite happy. We became local celebrities. We get cakes in the foremost levels from our game. We get multiple interviews. President personally thanked us in the parliament, and so on. Right now we are making our next title, and we are planning to apply for the Steam Greenlight program for it to launch. So this will be our launch platform. For the next year, next 2 years, we are going to make our next title. It's online, free-to-play, steampunk shooter, Steam area tournaments, and after that we are planning to make few other games that is placed in the same universe, not shooter but other types, RPG or maybe RTS as well. And I also want to increase the number of professionals in Georgia, so we are now about 30 professionals, and I want to see in a year about 60 professionals working and even different game studios opening in Georgia. In profit-wise, right now we are looking for the sponsors, but in year or two we are projecting about, we did some projection, and we are expecting about €3 million income with our first title. Fact that we are here and meeting all these amazing mentors, fact that we have experience and work in the past with big titles and have commercial experience. Fact that we have this game incubator back in Georgia, powered by the government funding. This all is the unique, and it's never happened before in Georgia. So we are like representing a lot of guys back in Georgia who also want to make games, and we are like pioneers. One of the most positive surprises was when I applied for the GameFounders a few months ago and you forget it, and then suddenly email comes that you are in next stage, and again we start communicating with them and we get to the next stage, and finally we get to the finals, and this was the most amazing stuff happened. We could not believe for a few days that we are in the finals. Because we make good quality games, we are highly affordable professionals for the moment, and we want to get exposed and let the world know what we are making. And when we talk to the game founders why they choose us, they say that you are making amazing stuff and amazing assets and amazing games. We are like living in a dream, because if 5 years ago someone approached me and say that you'll be meeting guys from Rebellion, Guerrilla Games, meeting Oscar Clark, Scott Foe, and guys like that, Scott Ledmiku, and other amazing mentors, I wouldn't believe. Definitely. In the past, I personally have few opportunities to go and work abroad for few and very well-known companies, but I always wanted to make and establish the game studio in Georgia, and other guys are thinking the same. In the future, I want to see branches of Crytek, Ubisoft, and other game companies in Georgia as well. Passion and excellent team like we have. We have developers there. Some of them work as the freelancer for the Blizzard, and we won several awards in different categories, and we did outsource from quite big game development companies, and we have console and commercial development experience as well. So passion, love making games, and great team is the key to the success. 3 tips. Have a great passion of making games if it's about making game development company. Have a great people and have a connections in the game development industry.